All right. All righty. Sunday, last day of the first round, or second round actually, of the NCAA tournament. Welcome to the Off the Rails Sports Podcast. I'm your host, JT. And if you could, hit that like and subscribe button. Brother Scott's always really good about reminding me about it. Sometimes I'm just effing terrible about it. God, I miss doing podcasts with him. I miss doing with Brian, too. They're both really good. We'll be back shows on Monday with both of them. And with Scott, we'll be recapping the NCAA tournament and also the motorsports. Brian, we'll be talking about baseball. We're going to be talking about the AL Central and the AL West, which are kind of like the basement divisions in the American League. But, hey, they one of them won the World Series 2 years ago, the Texas Rangers. So we're going to do our Saturday sports recap here. And we're going to head it off with NCAA basketball. Seems like John Calipari is better than Lazarus at coming back from the dead. He beat his enemy. I don't really care how they play it. They hate each other. Calipari was at UK and Pitino was at Louisville for a long time after he had left UK and literally righted the ship. He really changed that program. I lived in Lexington when he was there. And that guy built such a great squad that he was talking about, yeah, we should have a JV squad. And I remember that 95-96 team. Man, they were just amazing. Walter McCarthy, I mean, they were just loaded on loaded. I mean, it truly was one of the best teams I've ever seen. And Calipari went up against the number 2 ranked St. John's, and he got his vengeance, 75-66. There was some questionable decisions by Pitino. He kept his star out for most of the second half. He was 3 of 17 shooting, and sometimes the shooter's just got to shoot his way out of a slump. And Pitino really didn't give him a chance. What are you going to do? But for Calipari, it's huge redemption. Last year, as the coach of UK, he lost in the first round, and he had to leave. I mean, it was time to go. The people were rattling the sabers. Michigan, impressive win, 91-79 over a very, very formidable Texas A&M team. I didn't see that coming. May is obviously a coach that is coming. BYU, my sleeper pick in the tournament, 91-89 over a very tough Wisconsin team. BYU, I've been telling everybody all year, they just keep winning. They just find a way to win. They scratch it out. Mark Pope obviously left a good squad there, and they are responding. Houston, my favorite to win the tournament, 81-76 over Gonzaga, and this was just a spectacular game. I'm going to say this was the best game out of any game that was in the second round. Gonzaga brought it down to 1 point in the last quarter, and Houston played great. I mean, they were out rebounding them. They were just, that defense is so good. But Gonzaga, you could see what good coaching meant. They were getting open threes. They were hitting them. The difference in this game was rebounding. Houston just suffocated them on the boards, and there was just nothing they could do. Tennessee beat my UCLA Bruins 67-58. They're heading for a showdown next weekend, next Saturday maybe, with the mighty Houston. And I'm telling you, that's going to be a hell of a game. That is a real hell of a game. All right, let's go to the NBA real quick. Chicago Bulls, who literally are on life support. I don't think they could win the NCAA tournament. Beat the Los Angeles Lakers, who I despise and hate, 146-115. Let's go down real quickly to the Valspar. What happened on Saturday? Nico Echeverria, Jacob Bridgman, and Victor Hovland. We have a Victor Hovland sighting. I guess he came back on the resurrection tour with John Calipari. All 7 under, the leaders going into Sunday. We have 2 of my favorite golfers, Justin Thomas and Shane Lowry, who I think is, I'm telling you, get the money down on him at the British Open. Are 5 under, they're 2 back. My picks to win the tournament, Corey Connors at -4, Sepp Straka at +1. Corey Connors could get that top 10. He's right there. This is obviously a really tough course. This isn't no cookie cutter course. I mean, the wind comes up on Sunday. We may see a score at 5 under, 6 under, win the tournament. I mean, we're talking U.S. Open numbers. This course, the Bear Trap, it is tough. It is formidable. And we're going to see what happens on Sunday. And then, like I said, we're going to recap it with Brother Scott on Monday. And also, remember, they're at Homestead in NASCAR. And we are going to see, I think right now, the Chinese Grand Prix is going to go off. All right. If you could, hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate it. Leave some comments. Tell me how great I am. It really would help my ego. And I will see you tomorrow.